Lesson 46, solving problems using scientific notation. So when we see a number in scientific notation, you want to remember that we read it with the point. The word point. So this would be 4.2. If I did 4.2 times 10 to the first power, that's just going to be 42. That's moving the decimal over one time. 4.2 times 10 squared is going to be 420. So we move the decimal over twice. So if you have a positive exponent, you move the decimal to the right that many times, or that many places. As many places as the decimal is. So in this example up here, the exponent was a 2, so we moved it to the right 2 places. Now when it's a negative exponent, so let's say we have 4.2 times 10 to the negative 3, we're going to move it 3 places to the left. So the negative just means move it to the left. So if I move it 3 places to the left, I'm going to have 42 10,000ths. So the negative exponent just means move the decimal to the left that many places. So if you're going to multiply two numbers in scientific notation, so we're going to look at 1.2 times 10 to the third times a 1.4 times 10 to the 7th. Notice that these are all multiplied together. And we can use the commutative property and switch orders. So just switch these two right here. We're just going to switch the order. We're going to write 1.2 times 1.4, then put a times sign between. We're going to do 10 to the third times 10 to the 7th. When you multiply 1.2 and 1.4, we get 1.68 times 10, and you want to remember to add the exponents. So this is 10 to the 7th. 10 to the 10th. Because 3 plus 7 is 10. And if it were not in scientific notation, we would have to fix it so it was in scientific notation. So if we wanted to divide two scientific numbers, so 3.0 times 10 to the 8th divided by 4.0 times 10 to the 5th, we can separate it out as if these are two fractions multiplied. So we can have 3.0 divided by 4.0 times 10.8 divided by 10 to the 5th. So 3 divided by 4, 3/4 is the same thing as 0.75. And you have to remember to subtract exponents. So when you subtract 8 and 5, you get 10 to the third. This is not in scientific notation, so we have to move the decimal to the right once, 7.5. This number got bigger, so we need to take away 1 and make this one smaller. So it's 10 squared, and that's the dividing and the end of the lesson.